You can see here YouTube channel build out, and it's kind of hard to see this, but this is 1.6K. That's 1,600, and this is a week. We're now seeing up to 1,600 a week coming to our YouTube channel. So we built out a whole YouTube channel. I think last time I checked, in the last 12 months, we were about 165,000 views off of our YouTube channel. For any of you that have had any touch with YouTube, you know, we're in a niche, okay? You know, so we're not going to go viral at 1 million. But for the niche that we're in and who we're talking to and what we're doing, that's a lot of weekly plays. And all those plays are designed to expose. We run all of our content. We don't run any video at our site that's not running at YouTube, because we want that double aggregation going, and I want YouTube to be a central source of sending us traffic. We had one of our bands pop on MTV Iggy. One of the bands we worked with called Loomis and the Lust popped a video. And our plays soared to over 3,000 in the 1 week. And we ended up with a tremendous amount of opt-in off of that, because all of a sudden people wanting to know, what'd that band do? Where are they from? What's their background? They discovered us, and then they came in and engaged. This is the other thing. Many times you're not going to do your development, your preparation, your plans until you have the audience and you're ready to go. You'll miss your opportunity. You've not staged. You have to be staged so that when the audience responds, you're in place. Otherwise, it's after the fact. You've missed your window. Referring sites, I've had a real challenge because we've elected to use interns for our YouTube, for our Facebook channel, and I don't like using interns for Facebook channel. It is an afterthought, and Facebook has to be managed. We've done a reasonable, decent job with it, but I'd like to see more growth. In the last month, well, this is starting back in July, we made a concerted effort to start shifting our Facebook channel efforts. We've got a problem now. We're over 5,000 friends on Facebook. We've got to move over to a paging strategy. We're realigning things. But this thing has really, Facebook is now our number 2 referring site for our website. Number 2 behind Google. Because what happens is, as we get out there and refer the traffic, what's happening? Everybody's seeing it, and then it comes in via Facebook. And this is what's happened on the economic side for Tom. This is his growth curve going back to 08, January of 08, where he basically for months and months and months had little to no sales online at all. All of his sales happened at event and live. We began realigning our strategy, and this right here is when we did his All Roads Lead to the Sage 7 DVD launch. So we kind of got a bump here and a bump here as we closed that sale out. If you were to equaline these, you can pretty much see the curve that we've had, and we have a little bit of a seasonal thing that happens moving into the spring, summer months, and that season will repeat. And you have to know your seasonality, because otherwise you'll make premature decisions in changing strategy based on seasonal trending. Okay, and so you have to know if you're ebbing into a seasonal trend, you got to have the confidence and the fortitude to stay with it, because you got to know the difference between seasonal trending and the market moving against you. But you can see where Tom's sales have gone now, and this is monthly sales. So for Tom, this is all found money. This is new money for him that previously didn't exist, and we've got an extremely attractive. How many of y'all would like to have that as a growth curve for your business? So remember some things. Always respect the audience. And I found this interesting back when our economic situation started collapsing. This was listed in one of the e-commerce Times publications. It says, cutbacks and spending freezes from the economic downturn have reduced the number of legitimate opportunities for sales representatives. Therefore, organizations are placing renewed emphasis on cutting costs and customer retention to combat certain economic realities. Now we're losing our customers and our business is degrading. Now we're going to pay attention to the back door. Don't ever lose sight of building your audience and watching your back door. So, are you going to get a standing ovation, or is your audience walking out? You got to know them. You have to manage your new audience in balance and take care of the audience you have, knowing your attrition rate. And beware of shiny objects. Don't let your mail inbox guide your plan, your voicemail, the ringing phone, the text message you just got. Keep focused. Don't lose sight. Avoid the latest, greatest that distract from current initiatives. Sherman and I talk about this a lot, because I have moved from early adopter to late adopter. I don't jump on new trends. I don't jump on new until I can figure out how they're going to work within my core strategies. They will dilute my efforts. So I'm not one to go sign up for the latest, greatest, get on board with that and go run it out. Now, once it's happening, once it seems like it has viability, and once we can test it back through our analytics, I'll consider putting it into our mix. And then keep your team focused. And oftentimes the team is yourself, but other times it may be one or two people around you. Keep your team focused as you get your sphere of influence. Your audience is going to grow around you. Keep them focused as well, and you'll have some people come along and join you. So keep the faith. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. That was by Henry Ford, and he knew a thing or two about launching some initiatives. So don't let this overwhelm you and go, I can't do this. How am I going to do this? I'm not good enough to do this. Because at the end of the day, it begins with baby steps, sir, baby steps. And walk out those baby steps and you'll succeed.